Good morning, everyone. How has your day been going so far? I know it's only like 9 something, but whatever. Today we're going to be reviewing Age of the Prime's Slingshot. As far as I know for Bone Crusher, he is out for delivery. That's all I know so far. But other than that, let's just get into this. I'll probably review Bone Crusher. I'll review his unboxing, obviously, but that'll be in a short. Anyways, let's get on to this. It's already been 30 seconds. So, here's the figure. We'll get you in a second. Right now, we're going to work on the box. You know, it's a good box. It shows him, you know, Transformers Age of the Primes, Aerial Slingshot, and Robot and Alt Mode. 2 of 5 for Superion, Unnecessary Transformation Steps. Robot 2 Plane, 8+. Collect all to combine. Transformers Age of the Primes, Age of the Primes. We have the Primes over here till all are 1. On the back, we have Robot Slingshot, Takara Tomy, Hasbro, copyright information, more copyright information, I think, barcode, collect all to combine, obligatory product shots, that's it, that's the whole jazz. Anyways, here we have Slingshot, and it's a really good jet mode. You know, we have, let's get into the details here. We got some nice panel work going on here. On camera, it shows that this is like a darker shade than this. It's not, I know it looks like this on camera, but it's actually pretty good color matching in real life. But yeah, we have some nice paint here. Got the black stripe here. I think that's reminiscing the G1 toy. Again, I don't have the G1 toy, but whatever. We have this tail fin, nice panel work. There's the bottom. He does have landing gear molded into his shins and his and the back of his head. So can't roll. He more or less slides, but it's good for just static. So yeah, he does come with his 2 guns, and if you look at the guns here, I don't think autofocus is on the camera app, but whatever. You know, they're nicely molded. They're just in black plastic. He does come with 2. And you can store these on the bottom of the wings. There's these 5mm ports here where you can peg the guns into. And you can have, you know, that going on. Flying over and, you know, destroying some Decepticons. Combined mode, because we'll get into comparisons with the other 3 later. By later, I mean in a few minutes. But we're going to take Menacil's sword here. And just like with Menacil's arm bots, we're basically just going to push this white tab, and because he does kind of peg into a place, that we just do this, boom. We can split them in half, and then these fold up, and then this is what will be your arm mode for Superion. And no, you cannot put Slingshot on Menacil. They're all different tabs for Menacil, so you cannot put this on here. But when you get Superion, I'm pretty sure you can put that whole arm piece on Menacil. At least I think. I don't have Superion. I don't have Silverbolt yet. That'll be November. But yeah, landing gear does fold up, so that's fun. And this does not like staying tabbed in. It's only when I push on the head though, so that makes sense, because, you know, gravity. But other than that, yeah. Let me just put these back on. You can, because I know with Superion, you can't, you don't have an extra piece to put all the guns on, because that's what I do for Menacil. You see here, I have drag strips guns here, dead ends guns, breakdowns gun, and Wild Rider's gun on here in a fashion reorder, because there are pegs here to do it, and I think this is basically like a weapon rack for the Sonicons. But yeah, comparison-wise, here he is with Age of the Primes Red Alert. You stand. Here he is with Age of the Primes Red Alert. So you can see, a little taller than, or a little longer than Red Alert. Here he is with SS86. Is it the wings? Or it's the wings, okay. Sorry, he looked a little crooked on my end. Here he is with SS86 Scrapple. So there you have that. And here he is with Age of the Primes, Air Raid. I think if air raid can stay still, I think air raid might be a little bit taller than Slingshot here. Let me see. Actually, no, Slingshot is a bit bigger than air raid. So yeah, and there you have that. So I believe that is basically it for the vehicle mode. So now we are going to be transforming him into a butt mode. So first, what you want to do is take out the guns if you have those installed already. Fold up the wings. Fold down this tail fin. It has to go on to the left of the figure because this is where the panel is connected to. You want to fold down these black sections. Those will become the feet. Bring up this back tail piece. That'll become the heels. Take these panels, bring them down, and then just combine almost the legs out. They do kind of hook over this. We'll talk about this piece in a second. And you just want to combine almost them out. They will kind of peg into these back ports here just to kind of secure things. And plug the feet back in, split the legs, and there we have the lower body all done. Now to work on the top, you want to fold up the landing gear. And you want to untab this whole nose cone section right here. Bring it back, and then bring it back on, and then bring this forward on this hinge. These two tabs will plug into these two slots on the back, like this. And then you want to take the arms. Voice crack. You want to take the arms. They will plug into this 5mm port right here. Bring them down on this inner hinge until they kind of thoop into place. Bring out the arms, turn them 180 degrees, and rotate them as needed. Do that on the other side, like so. And last but not least, all we need to do is turn the head around, and here we have Age of the Primes Slingshot. And we have some nice paint work. Nothing new has been added other than the fist and the chest and the head. That's about it. So yeah, we get into the detail here. Hold on, let me see if I can get my camera to focus. Here we go. See, we get some nice black detail. It's going to be hard to see the detail in the black, though. So, there you go. Look at the light. It's helping me out. See, got some nice detail there. Have some nice red plastic here. The black is paint. Overall, pretty good. Yeah, people are saying that the arms look really skinny. And yeah, in the product shots, the arms did look really skinny. But in real life, they're actually not that bad. I mean, they look like arms in real life in product shots. But yeah, articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint. You get a little bit of wiggly waggly. Head can go full 360. Can look up that much. Can look down that much. Arms can go out this much, or you could use that secondary hinge to, get it up here if you want. They can do a full 360. You do get a bicep rotation, and you have a double jointed elbow. No wrist swivel. You do get that waist joint. Legs can go up that far, can go back that far. They can go out this far. He can do the full splits and then some. You do get a thigh rotation. You get about a 90-degree bend at the knee. No toe. If I can speak today. No toe rotation, but you do get some ankle tiltage. Nice tilting ankles. Of course, you can have him holding his weapons. Now, when I try to put them in the hands, via how you usually give guns to your Transformer figures, there's a port, and then there's a peg in the hand. Mine doesn't like to go in quite smoothly. I mean, it's kind of tight to get it in, if my arm could walk. So what I tend to do is I just plug it into the ports on the side, like this. So you can get him into some decent posing action. with it like this, and I think that looks pretty cool. Doesn't look too out of place, so yeah. Anyways, let's get into some comparisons. Okay, so comparison-wise, here he is with Voyager class, Age of the Primes, Red Alert. See how that goes on there. Here he is with SS-86 Voyager class, Scrapple. Scrapple's a little bit taller than Slingshot. And here he is next to his Alien-bot buddy, Air Raid. And Slingshot is actually a little bit taller than Air Raid. So there you go. And that is basically it for Slingshot himself. Do I recommend this guy like I do with all three of these guys? Definitely. I recommend these guys, especially if you're gonna go for the combiners this year. I would definitely pick them up. They're pretty good. I know people are saying like that these Constructicons aren't good at all. They're like dog waddle. They suck. But I'm finding them a lot of fun. They look cool. They do what they're supposed to do. Thank you, English. But yeah. That is basically it. So anyways, I will see you guys when Bone Crusher is released. By released, I mean gets to my house, whatever. Anyways, see ya in like maybe an hour. I don't know.